Welcome. The purpose of this video is to tell you how I did the scoring for the weighing project. Step 1, I asked the question, how well are you learning experiment design? Then I built an instrument to measure your learning. And what I did is I measured 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different dimensions to see how well you're learning. Dimension number 1, I measured results. And I asked the question, did the learner quantify the performance of their scale by measuring and reporting useful specs like accuracy, reliability, time constant, linearity? Did the data look accurate or believable? And on experimental methods, did the learner use experimental practices that are aligned with what is in the research literature, i.e. with what engineers usually do? And on report, for example, did the learner write the report using the standard pattern for writing up science or writing up any experiment? And you can kind of read the questions. So then I would look through each report and I would check an appropriate box. And sometimes I would write something like L2 here to indicate that's at level 2. And you'll see level 0 to level 2, level 3, and level 5. And then doing what I always do, I looked at how well is the student learning overall. And I wrote a number here like level 3 to tell you how well you're learning. And if you're at level 3, you're on track. And the key idea here is this number provides a measurement of how well you're learning experimental design. And level 5 means that you're meeting the course goals. That's where you should be at. Now, in terms of points in the grade book, what I did is I gave everyone who turned in work participation points. And the key idea is to learn to swim, you got to get in the swimming pool. So regardless of how much you're learning, you got 10 points there. And then on your lessons learned, I measured that performance. And if you got 3 points in this category, that means you're at level 3. If you got 5 points, you're where you should be right now. You're learning how to do lessons learned. And 30 of the points on this project came from demonstrating that you're learning how to design experiments. And if you look at your scoring sheet, it tells you how I did this. So I took your level from right here and multiplied it by the number 6.0 to give a total of 30 points. And so, for example, if your lessons learned were at level 3, and your performing points, let's say you're at level 3, that's 3 times 6, that's 18. So 18 plus 3 is 21. You'd be at 31 points. Now, based on my professional judgment, I said that students on this project should be getting 40 points. So this became the PACER. So what you want to do is look at this number and this number, and these two numbers are measurements telling you how well you're learning. And if you want to be learning better, then consider watching the feedback video and getting a few tips. That concludes this video. We'll see you next time.